My name is Carol Gilligan. I am a psychologist. I'm also a writer. I was an English major at college, and when I graduated from college, I applied to go to England and study Shakespeare, and I applied to go to graduate school and study psychology. And you know, you could think of it as two ways of studying the same thing, which is the human world. For a while, I was a modern dancer and involved in the civil rights movement doing voter registration. I've been teaching with Erik Erikson and teaching Freud and teaching Piaget. And the women's voices were different, and I realized why it was so hard for women to be heard in the public discussion. And then I realized that the psychology I was teaching had been based on either the assumption that the human was a man or studies of only men. And I hadn't seen it, no one had seen it, or seen it as a significant, and then I got hooked. You know, that's it. So it's out of that experience that I wrote In a Different Voice. I thought maybe my mother would read this book, or people who worked on the same floor I worked on at Harvard. It never occurred to me. But I wrote this paper, and it started to circulate, like almost as a kind of underground thing. So that was a huge discovery for me, just really huge. I didn't expect it. I was asked recently by a group of young women, Young Women Leadership Conference program at Harvard, do I think of myself as a feminist? So I said yes. I said, would you like to know how I define feminism? So they said yes. So I said I thought of feminism as one of the great liberation movements in human history. And it is the movement to free democracy from patriarchy. My message, to women is know what you know from your own experience. I mean, listen to that voice that is inside of you. Be in touch with the 11 or 12-year-old girl in you, the girl who says what she sees and knows what she knows, and bring your voices into the conversations, whether it's in your family or in your society, in your community.